KRLS.com and on the free KNIA KRLS app.
7 on the shot clock. Rick, deep three for the lead. Knocks it down! Bennett Brick with the triple! And the crowd explodes at Indianola High School!
Here is Hannah for another three. Splash down an HD 3.
We'll get you ready for all of tonight's action with our keys to the game, starting lineups, colors of the game, and more.
And now DeVries racing ahead the other way, and a no-look pass to Josiah Voss. A highlight reel dime from Tyson DeVries.
Yeah, great vision there to get that ball to him. Bourne looking for another three-pointer. It's good.
Bingo. Reddick Bourne.
Bourne heat check. Step back, nothing but net. 6 3-pointers for Reddick Bourne. 35 points.
Warner drives the lane, kicks it out to Kennedy Van Vark for 3.
There it is.
Yes! Kennedy Van Vark makes it a 2-possession game.
There it is. Great driving kick.
Now let's head to the gym for all the exciting action of South Central Iowa high school basketball on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA and KRLS.
Welcome to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. Scooters Coffee in Pella. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Tyler Crabb here with you for the play-by-play action of tonight's girls basketball contest between the Pella Christian Eagles and the Chariton Chargers. And we've got a new face, new voice in the broadcast booth with us tonight to call this action, and that is Pella Christian head volleyball coach Erica Boer. Erica, thanks for joining us tonight, and excited to have you joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. I'm excited to be here.
Should be a fun night of basketball here as the Eagles looking to pick up win number 8 on the season against a ranked Chariton squad in Class 3A. Eagles know their postseason fate, but always good to get that first game of the final week of the regular season out of the way and get some of these tune-ups in before postseason play.
Absolutely.
And I know you've gotten to know a lot of the girls in this team with your role with the volleyball squad, and just looking at this team, they've improved quite a bit this season. What's kind of the thing that you're looking for tonight as we jump into our Hormel Foods Radio keys to the game that you want to see from the girls in this contest tonight?
I would love to see them just come out strong and confident with some great tenacity. I feel like we've watched them grow and develop in that throughout this season. And kudos to Coach Foudy as he's kind of given them some confidence. It's been really cool to watch them just grow in that confidence on the court. And then just handling the ball with ball control, smart passes, getting up and down the court. Those are just some things that I would love to see out of them.
This should be a lot of fun. That's our Hormel Foods Radio keys to the game. Looking for a key to your new career, visit HormelJobsKnoxville.com. We'll go ahead and take our first break on the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show, and we'll be back with more pregame action of Pella Christian and Chariton girls basketball on KNIA KRLS.com.
Hy-Vee Perks members get Hy-Vee's absolute best prices every day on hundreds of items throughout the store, like bananas for just 39 cents a pound, a 5-pound bag of Hy-Vee potatoes for only $2.49, and fresh rotisserie chicken for just $5.99. And if you're a Hy-Vee Perks member, you'll also get to take advantage of the Fuel Saver program, where you save big money at the gas pump just for shopping at Hy-Vee. If you're not a member, get signed up today at the customer service counter, and you can start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Hey, this is Barry from Anytime Fitness in Pella, and it's that time of year again where a lot of people will be looking to get healthy and improve their fitness in the new year. So, if you're looking for a gym to call home, look no further than the gym voted best place to work out in Marion County 6 times. We provide the convenience of around-the-clock fitness. Plus, in January, you can join for just a $1 activation fee. Check us out online at AnytimeFitness.com. Who's always open? Anytime Fitness.
With U.S. Cellular, it's just $29.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines. So you don't need that robot daughter you built to get a 4th line for family plan pricing.
Oh, Rogue Elizabeth? She's not going to like that.
The robots will prevail. Oh, boy. Get the low rate of $29.99 per line. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
We value human connection with fewer distractions. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Visit Strawber Cellular, your locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular in downtown Pella.
Win winter with the Toro Power Clear Single Stage Snowblower that is loaded with power in a compact size. They are easily maneuverable and clear snow down to the pavement. Get your power clear at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
Weather any storm with the Toro Flex-Force electric snowblower that has the most powerful 60-volt battery in its class. Plus, you get the same rugged construction as Toro's gas-powered models. Get your Flex-Force snowblower at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand. Transform your space with Gilchrist Jewett Lumber Hardware and Design Center, your PPG paint destination. Unleash the beauty of your home with the exquisite Pittsburgh Paint Manor Hall line. Gilchrist Jewett brings you quality that lasts. Transform your surroundings with the perfect color and durability. PPG, available exclusively at Gilchrist Jewett. Visit Gilchrist Jewett Lumber Hardware and Design Center today. Your home, your style, our paint.
At Marion County Bank, we love the communities we serve.
In fact, it's why we do what we do. From the report card program that gives back to the school of your choice,
to all the community events, sponsorships, and donations we are proud to be a part of.
From the volunteer efforts of our staff,
to partnering in the success story of your business, farming operation, or personal financial journey. We go beyond banking. We share in the life of the community.
Marion County Bank, serving you, building community. Member FDIC.
Big box stores may have the equipment you need, but they don't have the expertise and personal touch of Mike Blom with cabinet design of Pella and Wood Harbor Cabinetry. Just ask Hall of Fame coach Randy Wilson.
Several times before he started this project, we had gone to the big box stores, didn't get a whole lot of help. And in meeting with Mike, we were just simply amazed at what he could do for us and help kind of lead us in the right direction.
Hi, I'm Mike Blom, the cabinet guy. Cabinet design of Pella, where we expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish at Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Welcome back to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show here on KNIA, KRLS.com. About 10 minutes before we get started between the Chariton and Pella Christian girls basketball teams here this evening. And game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating, and it is really, really nice outside. Can't really ask for much better weather. In fact, we're going to get some record highs, it sounds like, later this week, and maybe even some chance for some rain and some stronger rain even as a result of some of these really nice temperatures we've got. But our game time temperature tonight is 47 degrees, which is really nice out there. While it's 47 degrees outside, it's extremely nice and comfortable here inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
And we march on towards tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Erica, I think the other thing I'm kind of curious about tonight is got girls that are out. I know the noticeable one is Jessa DeVries.
Right.
Just trying to get healthy before the postseason. Here are the Eagles, and they've got just a handful of days to do it before the postseason starts on Saturday. As a coach here, putting yourself in Coach Fowdy's shoes, I know that you were just in this position in the fall, but what's kind of the thing that's going through your mind as you're trying to get these girls healthy and ready to go for the postseason?
I think, at least for us in volleyball, is a mindset thing, right? Like, you want to keep them healthy, you want to keep them strong, but you want to keep them confident. So building them up, making sure that they're feeling good in their game, and then going out and watching them execute. And when they don't, still building them up and saying, hey, we've practiced all season for these types of situations, and so you are absolutely able and capable to do the things that we're asking you to do. You just have to be confident and know that you can do them. And then, with the Jessa situation, I would absolutely be sitting her right now too, making sure that she's ready for Saturday, that she's healthy and at least able to play some minutes for them when they really need her.
And it's going to be a fun end of the season. They've been playing pretty good basketball here as of late too. I know they're coming off the loss to Pella on Friday night, which you never want to drop that game, but the Eagles are playing some of their best basketball here as of late, and some of the best basketball they've played in since I've been here in the last 3 years as of late.
I would absolutely agree with that. Yep, just the way they pass, the way they trust each other. There's just been a lot of really good things happening on the court right now, and their win and loss count doesn't necessarily display that in all areas. But I think there's beauty in that in our conference, right? You can't always count wins and losses, and some people will call that soft. But ultimately, as a head coach and even as players that play in the Little Hawkeye, you got to keep your focus on something different than the win and loss count, right? How are we getting those little wins each game or each practice, and what does that look like? And I feel like they've done a really good job of keeping that in their head.
And this is a really young squad, too. I mean, start 3 freshmen traditionally. Only have 2 seniors total on the roster. One of them injured. Unfortunately, going to end the year injured. But, this is a team that's going to return a lot of experience, a lot of growth from this year. And so it's going to be really fun to see what they can take away from this season. We're going to go ahead and take another break on the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. I'll be back with more pregame coverage of Pella Christian and Chariton girls basketball here on KNIA, KRLS.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Lance Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella. Auto Owners make sense for you.
Amazing power, amazing speed, one ultra cool price. Take your tech to the next level with Extreme Internet powered by Mediacom. Get our Prime Internet 100 package with whole home Wi-Fi for $34.99 a month for 2 years. Hook up your house with 100 meg speed. Turn up the intensity in every room with powerful whole home Wi-Fi. And stay chill with 99.99% network reliability. This deal is fire. Call now to get the Extreme Prime Internet package for $34.99 a month for 2 years. Call 844-4FASTER or shop online at extreme.com. Hurry, this ultra cool offer won't stay around forever. Offer available to new customers only. Advertised price includes a $10 a month credit for auto pay and paperless billing. Activation, installation, modem rental, taxes and fees are extra. Network reliability based on the 2023 Mediacom Executive Summary Reliability Report. Prime Internet 100 is subject to a downstream monthly usage allowance and certain speed reductions. Call Mediacom or go online for full details.
Thinking about a job at Vermeer? Our training team wants to set you up for success. Brian trains our new paint team members.
With the simulators that we do as part of our teaching processes, it's almost like a video game. Part of that assessment experience can be a little bit of challenging, but fun at the same time, because you can see how well you did, get immediate gratification, see where you're hurting, see where you're doing well, and that part of it is usually a very fun experience.
Start the search for your career at Vermeer by visiting vermeerjobs.com.
The staff at Pella Real Estate Services would like to say thank you to all the area residents who have supported our growing business.
We're now so much more than just Mike and Sarah Bouquet and feel honored to be of service to this great community and surrounding areas.
We want to wish everyone and their families a truly hope-filled new year.
Call any member of our team at 628-1BUY and ask how we can assist you this new year.
That's 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our number one concern.
You're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
If you haven't noticed, US Cellular has been working hard to keep you connected in Pella. By installing multiple new small cell towers in Pella, we've increased our capacity and are able to provide those 5G data speeds that we all deserve. Right now, you can get unlimited home internet service from US Cellular for only $30 a month. That's high-speed, unlimited internet for your home or business for only $30 a month. Stop by Strawber Cellular for details.
Hey there, job seekers. Looking for a rewarding career? Well, look no further than Hormel Foods, where quality meets opportunity. They're hiring for quality controls at $21.12 an hour, operations at $20.95 an hour, and maintenance at $26.60 an hour. But that's not all. They believe in taking care of their team. Enjoy fantastic employee benefits like medical, dental, and prescription coverage, paid vacation and holidays, 401k match, pension, and profit sharing. And here's the cherry on top. They care about your family, too. Get a free 2-year college education for your children. Apply today at HormelJobsKnoxville.com.
Welcome back to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show here on KNIA, KRLS.com. The Pella Christian girls basketball team getting set to take on the Chariton Chargers here this evening, and Tyler Crabb and Erica Moore inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth for all of tonight's action. And before we get into today's starting lineups, we got to talk about the boys basketball team a little bit. They're not playing tonight, but they found out their postseason assignments here today, and Erica's got a special tie to the boys basketball team, as I know everyone probably is already aware, with her husband coaching the team. Erica, we were talking a little bit about it beforehand. I know you haven't gotten to talk to JD about it. How do you feel about the draw that your husband got this afternoon?
I feel like it's a pretty good draw. It's a good matchup for them. I mean, they still got to get to work and win games, which they all know, and JD obviously knows that. But it'll be a fun ride the next month.
It will be. We were just talking about it too. This time last year was especially hectic for you.
Yes.
Especially at the state tournament. I'm sure a lot of people know the story. We were just talking about it. Your youngest son's going to be 1 year old in less than a month.
Yes.
And it's crazy to think how quick time goes that was already a year ago.
Yeah, it seems very wild. A lot has happened in a year, but JD and I were just talking about it, how I was like, I can't believe a year ago we were waiting for Isaiah. We didn't know if he was a boy or girl. And I just remember being super stressed with basketball and just praying that I wouldn't start labor on the road. But the Lord was good, and he was born before state, and we got to all go, and here we are.
Well, they had to make it such a dramatic run all the way to state. The Wilton game went to overtime. Yes. West Burlington went down to the final seconds. They didn't make it easy on you, did they?
They did not. We got home after their sub-state game to go, and I think I just burst into tears. I had let all my emotions out. JD was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, man. I just have been holding a lot in."
So much fun. Quickly, we'll go over our starting lineups here for tonight's game. We'll start with Chariton. It'll be 5'6" freshman or junior forward number 3 Sydney Kane, 5'8" senior guard number 5 Abby Doran, 5'5" senior guard number 2 Addie McGee, 5'9" senior center number 23 Tatiana Allen Winston, and 5'7" senior forward number 21 Mackenzie Snook. For Pella Christian, it's a 5'9" sophomore forward number 13 Addie Van Arendonk, a 5'8" freshman guard number 25 Chloe Snyder, a 5'10" senior forward number 22 Karis Fickert, a 5'6" junior guard number 15 Faith Kakmarinsky, and a 5'10" freshman forward number 35 Rachel Kakmarinsky. Those are tonight's starting lineups. We'll take a break, and we will wrap up the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show after this on KNIA, KRLS.com.
You'll drive away happy with Pella Motors guarantee.
At Pella Motors, we won't be beat on price, period. So if you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, and saving big money makes you happy, Pella Motors will not be beat on price, period.
You'll drive away happy with Pella Motors guarantee.
Start your day right with Scooters Coffee. Grab breakfast on the go with their mouth-watering options. Bacon ciabatta sandwich, everything bagel sandwich, scrumptious cinnamon rolls, blueberry and double chocolate muffins, as well as hearty burritos and omelet bites. Fuel your morning with delicious choices that keep pace with your busy life, because a great day begins with a great breakfast. Swing by today and savor the flavor. Scooters Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust in Knoxville supports all the Marion County athletic teams and athletes competing this year. The values of hard work, sportsmanship, and perseverance will help them not only on the field, but in life for years to come. When you want these values in your automotive service, look no further than Raceway Tire and Exhaust, your one-stop auto headquarters located at 1318 West Bell Avenue in Knoxville, or at racewaytireandexhaust.com.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need to get you on the go.
When you eat at Culver's, you're enjoying fresh food, not just fast food. I'm Tim Grotenhuis, owner of Culver's Restaurant in Pella, and we pride ourselves on making your order fresh every time. Our never frozen burgers are made fresh just the way you want it. Our chicken sandwiches and chicken strips are made fresh. We don't make them ahead of time and let them sit under a warmer. And we slow turn our frozen custard in small batches all day so it's at its very best. What can we make fresh for you today at Culver's Restaurant in Pella?
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to earn more for your savings. For a limited time only, with a minimum of only $1,000, open a 13-month certificate account at 5.35% APY. That is a 13-month certificate account at 5.35% APY. Come on, call or stop by your local branch to start earning more with your money. Because at C First, together is better. APY is annual percentage yield. Rates subject to change at any time. Federally insured by the NCUA.
At Bruxford's Home Center, we have a hot buy on Sealy mattresses available right now. You can save up to $400 on select Sealy mattresses, but we have a limited quantity available, so make it a point to stop in soon if you're thinking about getting a new mattress. There's a Sealy perfect for you, and we're committed to helping you get a restful night's sleep. Stop in for our hot buy and get up to $400 off select Sealy mattresses at Bruxford's Home Center, 405 Truman Road in Pella.
Welcome back one final time to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show on KNIA, KRLS.com. Starting lineups are being announced as we speak. And we get ready for tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Erica, any final thoughts you have before we get underway with tonight's action?
No, I'm just really excited. I hope they come out with some big energy.
Should be a lot of fun here. Coach Foudy's squad set to take on Coach, I believe it's Sandy's squad if I'm looking at it, if I remember correctly, Lee Sandy. So should be a lot of fun here as the Chargers and the Eagles get ready for Iowa High School girls basketball. Our two teams make their way to center court for the opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. You've been listening to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. Scooters Coffee and Pella, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply is in the air and controlled by number 2, Addie McGee for Chariton. That's the opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. First possession, Mackenzie Snook inside, kicks out, and a deep three-pointer on the way, and is good by Abby Doran.
Cars played good defense on her, too. She had her hands up.
And so Faith Kekmarinsky now on the other side of the court will survey, is looking for Karis Fickert. Nearly miscommunication there. As now Addie Van Arendonk looks to drive down the right side. Her pass to Rachel Kekmarinsky down low is stolen. And pushing is Addie McGee for Chariton, inside for Snook. Back out, three-pointer on the way, and also good from Addie McGee. And it's a hot start for Chariton, up 6-0 with 7:05 to go in the opening quarter. Chloe Snyder to the free throw line for Addie Van Arendonk. Down low for Rachel Kekmarinsky, but good hands there by Mackenzie Snook, forces a second Eagles turnover.
They've got some good anticipatory defense out there.
Yep, and Snook's pass for Alan Winston down low draws the first foul on Rachel Kekmarinsky. First foul of the game. And a quick 30-second Pella Motors timeout here taken by Coach Foudy and the Eagles as they try to figure out this Chariton offense. As Chariton, again, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, off to a hot start, shooting 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, building up a 6-0 lead with 6:47 to go in the first quarter. And the Eagles with 2 turnovers looking to get a stop, and that's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
Also on our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, the Pella girls lead Norwalk 45-39 at the end of the third quarter tonight. The Knoxville girls trail Oskaloosa 40-26 after 3 quarters. And that's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank. With offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas, they're serving you and building community across the county. On the ensuing inbounds pass, Mackenzie Snook lays it in with the left hand, and it's an 8-0 start for Chariton over Pella Christian with 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Down low to Addie Van
Got
Arendonk.
it in the post successfully there.
And Van Arendonk got a good look at the first shot attempt for the Eagles, but could not connect.
Yeah, the Chariton team doesn't seem very afraid to shoot from beyond the arc.
That they do not. Abby Doran finds Mackenzie Snook down low, who is fouled by Addie Van Arendonk. It's the first on Van Arendonk and the second on the Eagles. First free throw good from Snook.
I'm so used to, I watch pretty much all the girls' games, whether the first half at home and the second half at the gym is usually how it goes with the three kids. But I am so used to the boys claiming fouls that they blow the whistle and I automatically expect one of our girls to raise their hands. And I'm like, wait, you're missing something there.
Rachel Kekmarinsky at the free throw line for the Eagles. Finds
go.
Chloe Snyder down low, left her shot short, and rebound goes to Doran. Mackenzie Snook down low for Alan Winston, who goes up and over the top of Rachel Kekmarinsky. And it's a 12-0 start for Chariton with 5:50 to go in the first quarter. And it's a turnover here for the Eagles.
Yeah, the Sheridan defense has us a little bit rattled.
So the Eagles going to try some press now, as Alan Winston able to get the ball back to Addie McGee. Now over to Mackenzie Snook. Ball swings around to Sydney Kane. Now to Doran. Up top, the ball swings back around down low to Alan Winston inside. Tough take with the left hand. And that is the first missed shot for the Chargers in the contest, as Faith Kekmarinsky sets up Pella Christian's offense. To the free throw line for Addie Van Arendonk. She'll drive, kick to Rachel Kekmarinsky, and out to Chloe Snyder. Snyder driving, kicking to Faith Kekmarinsky. Mid-range jumper from Rachel Kekmarinsky, good from the left wing. And the Eagles are on the scoreboard here, trailing 12-2 with 4:56 to go in the first quarter. Pass down the floor. Rachel Kekmarinsky steps in front, forces the first turnover for the Chargers. And Chloe Snyder's pass to Faith Kekmarinsky is immediately stolen right back by number 2, Addie McGee, who takes it coast to coast and lays it in and puts Chariton up 14-2 now. 4.5 to play in the opening quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing snippets of confidence here in our Pella Christian team. We just got to hold that together and get some string in a row.
Abby Doran with a steal on Faith Kekmarinsky's pass. Pass goes to Addie McGee, who lays it in again, and it's 16-2. Pella Christian trailing Chariton with 4:19 to go in the opening quarter. Full Pella Motors timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this on KNIA, KRLS.com, inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
At Marion County Bank, we love the communities we serve.
In fact, it's why we do what we do. From the report card program that gives back to the school of your choice,
to all the community events, sponsorships, and donations we are proud to be a part of.
From the volunteer efforts of our staff,
to partnering in the success story of your business, farming operation, or personal financial journey. We go beyond banking. We share in the life of the community.
Marion County Bank, serving you, building community. Member FDIC.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our number one concern.
You're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the Peterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Welcome back out of the Pella Motors timeout. At Pella Motors, you'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. The Eagles, unfortunately, turning the basketball over there as Chloe Snyder and Rachel Kekmarinsky could not get connected on the pass there. With 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, Pella Christian still trails Chariton 16-2, and Chargers with the basketball. Doran inside to Snook, and a couple Eagles stepped in front there, but Ball went off of the knee, right back to Chariton. 8 on the shot clock, and driving the lane, Addie McGee loses the basketball as Rachel Kekmarinsky takes it away. Chloe Snyder ahead. She'll put up a 5-footer, no good. Addie Van Arendonk could not grab the rebound as it went in and out of her hands and off of her knee. And Isla Blomers checks into the game for Addie Van Arendonk, and Maggie Heinen will check in for Karis Fickert.
You know, they're playing some zone down here, and I feel like we're kind of getting in their passing lanes a little bit. We're a little bit in their heads, which is good to see. Now we got to get our hands on the ball and take control.
Alan Winston ahead for Chariton, kicks to Sydney Kane. Back to Alan Winston, who drives the left side and lays it in with the left hand. 18-2 Chariton leads now as Isla Blomers on the other end for the Eagles. Blomers kicking to Chloe Snyder, now over to Faith Kekmarinsky. Out to Chloe Snyder, quick trigger 3. That one's off the mark and rebounded by number 21, Mackenzie Snuck. Abby Doran swinging the basketball for the Chariton. Now at Dorn, inside to Snook.
Good tip, Maggie.
Maggie Heinen forces the turnover there. She tipped the pass away. Chloe Snyder on the other end. Kicks to Faith Kekmarinsky, who lays it in for tonight's drive to the basket, presented by Gilchrist Jewett Hardware and Design Center. All your hardware, plumbing, and interior design solutions are just a short drive away at Gilchrist Jewett Hardware and Design Center in Pella. Alan Winston to Snook to the basket. Her shot's no good, and then Rachel Kekmarinsky is fouled on the rebound by Tatiana Allen Winston. It's the first foul on the Chargers. And Faith Kekmarinsky's directing the Eagles' offense as she walks the ball across half court. Now Rachel Kekmarinsky will kick back to Faith for 3. Faith Kekmarinsky with a quick 5 points there. Gets Pella Christian up to 7, and the Eagles now trail Chariton 18-7 with 1:53 to go in the first quarter. And on the other end, Tatiana Allen Winston lays it in for 2 more, 20-7. Rachel Kekmarinsky is going to try a 3 this time, and Rachel Kekmarinsky, she's got 5. The Kekmarinsky sisters with all 5.
Yes.
And now Allen Winston looking to beat the press of the Eagles here. And Winston nearly threw it away, but running it down was Addie McGee. 20-10, the Eagles trail Chariton here with 1:16 to go in the first quarter. And Rachel Kekmarinsky will tip a pass out of bounds.
That's the type of energy that we need to keep on getting, right? Maggie had that tip early that got us those 2 points down low. Rachel just tipped it out of bounds for him. Those are the types of things that we got to build on to get some momentum in this game.
Karis Fickert checking back into the game for Maggie Heinen. Down low, the ball goes for Alan Winston and back out to Doran. Doran looking, able to get it to McGee and back to Doran. Doran looking to drive and tough shot. And foul goes against Karis Fickert, her first, team's third. I think Coach Foudy wanted a little bit of a push off there, but foul going against the Eagles. And Dorn off the mark on the free throw. Second free throw from Dorn is good. So after going 1 or 2 at the line, Chariton goes up 21-10 on Pella Christian inside a minute to go in the first quarter. Faith Kekmarinsky driving, kicking to Rachel Kekmarinsky, who draws the foul on number 23, Tatiana Allen Winston. That's her second and the team's second. It's a big foul. Number 2 scorer for the Chargers.
Right, they kind of had a double team down there too. It seems like their coach did his due diligence in knowing that Rachel Kek does a lot of things for us really well.
And Rachel knocks down the first free throw here. Coming off of a pretty good showing against Pella Friday night too. as Alan Winston checks out of the game, and into the game is Brooke Masters. And Rachel off the mark on the second free throws. Addie Van Arendonk back into the game for Pella Christian. On the other end, it's Sydney Kane kicking up top to Addie McGee, who knocks down another three. And she's up to 10 points already as Chariton goes up 24-11. And Karis Fickert looking for an outlet pass. Able to find Faith Keck-Marinsky, and now over to Isla Blomers. Blomers, cross-court pass to Fickert. Now to Rachel Keck-Marinsky to the corner for Blomers. Ball swings back around. Karis Fickert, top of the key, three-pointer. And Karis Fickert with a big three.
That was good ball movement.
Give it a Randall Roofing, raised the roof moment of the game. As Pella Christian pulls back within 10, and Rachel Keck-Marinsky gets the steal right before the half. Three-pointer at the buzzer is off the mark, but our Randall Roofing raised the roof moment of the game. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing as Karis Fickert pulls the Eagles back within 10 at the end of the first quarter. Chariton 24, Pella Christian 14. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth right after this on KNIA, KRLS.com.
Big box stores may have the equipment you need, but they don't have the expertise and personal touch of Mike Blom with Cabinet Design of Pella and Wood Harbor Cabinetry. Just ask Hall of Fame coach Randy Wilson.
Several times before he started this project, we had gone to the big box stores, didn't get a whole lot of help. And in meeting with Mike, we were just simply amazed at what he could do for us and help kind of lead us in the right direction.
Hi, I'm Mike Blom, the Cabinet Guy. Cabinet Design of Pella, where we expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations.
It's tax season, and H&R Block is here to make it a season worth celebrating. Whether you choose to file in person, virtually, or via drop-off, you'll get upfront, transparent pricing and expert help from tax pros that average a decade of experience. Plus, H&R Block's max refund guarantee means you'll ring in the season by getting every dollar you deserve. File your way with H&R Block, and tax season will feel just as good as all your favorite seasons. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Visit H&R Block, Pella, Oskaloosa.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com. Pella Christian starting out with the basketball here in the second quarter as they trail Chariton 24-14 after the opening 8 minutes. And Faith Keck-Marinsky gives to younger sister Rachel now, who's going to drive to the left side. Got a good look at a left-handed layup, but threw it too strong, and then Faith Keck-Marinsky tipped a pass out of bounds by the Chargers, so Chariton will retain the possession.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch these girls play together. I never really got to play with too many. I had an older sister and a younger sister, and my older sister and I were in high school together for 1 year, and we got a little time to play together, but nothing like this. So I think that's so cool for them as sisters to get to have that experience together.
It is a very fun experience. I can speak to it personally. I got 1 year of doing it, and it was a lot of fun, but foul on Faith Keck-Marinsky leads to a deep three-pointer by Abby Doran, who is off the mark on the three, and Rachel Keck-Marinsky gets tied up on the rebound with one of the Charger players underneath, and the basketball will stay with Chariton on the jump ball. 7.5 to go in the second quarter, and Chariton still leads 24-14. Doran got an open look at a three. She missed it, and now running the break, it's Faith Keck-Marinsky laying it in with the left hand. Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness. Faith Keck-Marinsky has knocked down all 3 shots that she's taken tonight to lead the Eagles with 7 points as they now trail just 24-16, and Mackenzie Snook goes to the basket and gets fouled. That's Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness, the 24/7 gym that fits your lifestyle, your fitness, your way, Anytime Fitness. Addie Van Arendonk picking up her second foul there. As Snook goes to the line and makes the first free throw. And Maggie Heinen checks into the game for Addie Van Arendonk. And Snook off to the right on the second free throw as Rachel Keck-Marinsky comes down with the rebound. So 25-16 is now Chariton's lead over Pella Christian, and Chloe Snyder with the basketball on the right wing. She tried to hand off to Karis Ficker, but didn't get enough on the pass as the Chargers take it away. Snook will kick to Doran. Now up to Addie McGee, and now back to Doran. To Snook in the corner. Snook's going to try a three-pointer. That one's going to be off the mark. And
that zone.
Rebounded by Fickert, and now Faith Kegmarinsky pushes for the Eagles. Inside the basketball goes. Rachel Kegmarinsky spins to the right side. Rachel Kegmarinsky puts Pella Christian within 7, 25-18 with 6:15 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, we got to take advantage of Alan Winston being out of the game right now and really work the post as much as we can.
Abby Doran misses a three-pointer, and then Snook misses the follow as Faith Kegmarinsky to Chloe Snyder, lines up the three. Chloe Snyder for three, and just like that, Pella Christian went from being down 14 midway through the first quarter to only being down 4 with 5:42 to go in the second quarter. Abby Doran gonna try again in a three. This time she gets it to go. First one to fall this quarter for her as Chariton pulls back ahead by 7. Chloe Snyder drives to the basket. Got her own miss and able to get it to Maggie Hyden, who knocks down a three. How about that? Not your conventional three-pointer with the assist there, but we'll take it nonetheless.
Right, that Chariton girl thought that ball was going to go out of bounds, and Chloe just went right around her and tipped it right back into herself. That was phenomenal.
And Chariton wants a full Pella Motors timeout here. As Pella Christian back within 4, 28-24. They trail with 5:11 to go in the second quarter. Back after this inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com.
Staying active is important. At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we treat athletes of all ages and abilities. Whether that means gaining back mobility after an injury on the field or getting to the root of the pain that keeps you from going on walks with friends, we're here for you. We are the experts in comfort and performance. Contact us at kineticedgept.com or 621-0230. We want to support you in staying active.
As part of our commitment to youth, each year Pella Cooperative Electric sends a high school sophomore or junior to Washington, D.C. on a week-long, all-expenses-paid tour. This year's trip is June 15th through the 21st. To be eligible, your family must receive electricity from Pella Cooperative Electric. Contact your guidance counselor or visit our website for applications. Deadline to apply is March 22nd. Proud to be member-owned via Pella Cooperative Electric.
Shine as one.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com, where the Pella Christian girls continue to try to claw their way back in here. Mackenzie Snook missed a layup, but then made the second attempt as Pella Christian trails Chariton 30-24 now with 4:48 to go in the second quarter. And it's an 8th Eagles turnover there as Mackenzie Snook is able to get the ball to the basket and misses a layup for Chariton. And now Faith Kegmarinsky will kick to Karis Ficker in the short corner, who turned and fired the pass to Rachel Kegmarinsky, not knowing where she was at. And it's another turnover for Pella Christian. Addie McGee now with the basketball. She'll kick to Bailey McGee, who's off the mark on a three-pointer. And Maggie Heinen comes down with the rebound for Pella Christian. Chloe Snyder's cross-court pass to Karis Fickert, knocked away by Mackenzie Snook. Zadie Van Arendonk runs back to the scorer's table, and so does Sydney McCain. Out of the game comes Brooke Masters for Chariton. Also into the game for the Chargers is Peyton Snook for Mackenzie Snook. And Van Arendonk checked back in for Heinen. Is Faith Kegmarinsky able to get it down low to Rachel Kegmarinsky, who missed the shot, but Addie Van Arendonk there to tie up the loose ball. Rebound, and it'll stay with the Eagles. So Faith Kegmarinsky, the inbounder here, able to get it into Rachel Kegmarinsky. Able to kick it out to Karis Fickert before walking with it. Chloe Snyder now looking to drive the left side and had the shot blocked, but there for the follow was Rachel, who missed the first shot but got the second one.
They left her wider open down there. I think they thought they had the ball, and she was just there and got her own rebound.
And now Chariton looking to beat the pressure of Pella Christian. And ahead, it's Peyton Snook. Abby Doran, stepping into a three, missing it, and the long rebound going to Bailey McGee. And in the middle of the lane, the runner goes for Addie McGee. And now Pella Christian looking to push the pace on the other end as Addie Van Arendonk went up for the layup but traveled before she get the shot up. And Isla Blomers checks back in for Karis Fickert. And more substitutions here as Mackenzie Snook checks back into the game for Peyton Snook.
Our girls are welcoming that. They look a little gassed, so any break they can get will be great for this press.
And ahead, it's Addie McGee looking to drive. She kicks to the corner for three. That one's left short by number 10, Bailey McGee. And Faith Kagmarinsky is going to look to push the pace a little bit here for the Pella Christian girls. In Chariton 32, Pella Christian 26 with 3:03 to go in the second quarter. Rachel Kagmarinsky inside for Addie Van Arendonk, who traveled with the basketball. Stravers Cellular Instant Radio updates. Knoxville girls basketball falls to Oskaloosa 48-33. And the Pella girls and Norwalk girls are going to overtime as three-pointer is off the mark there by number 4 for Chariton. We'll get the name in a second. Addie McGee missed a three and Brindley Smizer missed the three. And now it's Pella Christian on the other end. Rachel Kagmarinsky down low for Addie Van Arendonk. Yes. Tough finish for Addie. And Pella Christian back with him 32-28 is Chariton's lead with 2:18 to go in the second quarter. Mackenzie Snook has the ball poked away out of bounds. Pella Christian will set up in their zone. Continuing that Stravers Cellular Instant Radio update, Pella 61, Norwalk 61. They go to overtime in girls basketball. Now looking to drive, it's Abby Doran off the side of the backboard. And Chloe Snyder looking to get the ball across half court. And a scramble for the basketball ends up to Chloe Snyder down low. Rachel Kagmarinsky, count it, and one. Just a hard-fought play there by Chloe Snyder, keeping the possession alive and getting the ball to Rachel down low.
Yeah, she didn't really get frazzled. You know, she stayed maintained. She kept her cool and came out with the ball somehow.
And we talked about it in the pregame. This is a very young squad, and you're seeing these freshmen start to grow. That's a pair of freshmen making a big-time play here in the second quarter.
Absolutely. There are good things ahead for this program, and it's really exciting to see.
Rachel Kagmarinsky makes the free throw back down to a one-point game. 32-31 is the Chariton lead as Pella Christian forces a fourth Chariton turnover. And Faith Kagmarinsky is going to set up the Eagles offense. Rachel Kagmarinsky down low for Addie Van Arendonk. Has to go back out to Rachel Kagmarinsky. Now to Isla Blomers in the corner, who had to get rid of the basketball before going out of bounds. And Mackenzie Snook just fouled Rachel Kagmarinsky, who forced the turnover right back. Karis Fickert going to check back in. Mackenzie Snook's second foul and the team's second of the quarter. So Karis Fickert and Ava Bream's going to check in for Isla Blomers and Addie Van Arendonk. And Faith Kagmarinsky inbounds to Karis Fickert. Fickert looking to drive, kicks to Rachel Kagmarinsky and back out to Karis Fickert. Looking down low for Chloe Snyder, got it to her, who lays it in, and Pella Christian has stormed all the way back after falling behind 16-2 midway through the first quarter. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. The Eagles now lead 33-32 with 57 seconds to go in the opening half.
It's great to see some of that grittiness come out in them, right? They're not giving up. They keep fighting.
Yeah, that's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Faith Kagmarinsky commits the foul of the team's her second foul of the team's third there on Mackenzie Snook, who was trying to get to the basket. And Snook is good on the first free throw. So we're tied up at 33-33 between Pella Christian and Chariton with 47 seconds remaining in the half. And Snook's off the mark on the second free throw, but the long rebound came down to Brindley Smizer for the Chargers. Snook's pass, she threw it off of Faith Kagmarinsky's foot. And Faith Kagmarinsky and Ava Breams running the break. Faith Kagmarinsky down low, and Ava Breams lays it in. Pella Christian 35, Chariton 33, 22 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ahead, it's Addie McGee going to pull up for a three. That one's in and out, and Ava Breams had the rebound poked out of her hands. Now Addie McGee to Snook inside to the basket with the left hand, shot no good. And Pella Christian knocks the ball out of bounds. So second chance points are, got to secure those loose ball rebounds there.
They do. You got to get up and grab them. Those will bite you in the butt in close games like this.
And Addie McGee loses the basketball as the Eagles, with good defense there, force the turnover just before the half. And the Pella Christian girls lead Class 3A number 13 Chariton 35-33 at the break. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth with the Central Tire and Auto radio halftime show right after this on KNIA, KRLS.com.
This is Randy DeVries with Centerpoint Electric in Pella. My wife Jody and I both grew up in the area, raised our family in the area, and we've been serving customers in the area since 2000. We're big supporters of activities at both Pella Christian and Pella Community Schools, and we're excited to be part of the live coverage of the Eagles and the Dutch here on KRLS. If you need electrical work done on your home or your business, we're here to help, and we're wired for excellence. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com.
Even a mild winter can take a toll on your roof. Between the freeze and the thaw, you may need new shingles. Certainly, if you're going to get new shingles, you're going to get CertainTeed shingles from Dutch Mill Supply in Pella. CertainTeed Roofing offers a wide array of residential roofing shingle options.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door. Our product line is diverse, and we'll get you what you need quickly and at a competitive price.
Hy-Vee Perks members get Hy-Vee's absolute best prices every day on hundreds of items throughout the store, like Hy-Vee butter for just $2.98, boneless, skinless chicken breast for only $2.48 a pound, and bananas for just 39 cents a pound. And if you're a Hy-Vee Perks member, you'll also get to take advantage of the Fuel Saver program, where you save big money at the gas pump just for shopping at Hy-Vee. If you're not a member, get signed up today at the customer service counter, and you can start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Transform your space with Gilchrist Jewett Lumber Hardware and Design Center, your PPG paint destination. Unleash the beauty of your home with the exquisite Pittsburgh Paint Manor Hall line. Gilchrist Jewett brings you quality that lasts. Transform your surroundings with the perfect color and durability. PPG, available exclusively at Gilchrist Jewett. Visit Gilchrist Jewett Lumber Hardware and Design Center today. Your home, your style, our paint.
The staff at Pella Real Estate Services would like to say thank you to all the area residents who have supported our growing business.
We're now so much more than just Mike and Sarah Bouquet, and feel honored to be of service to this great community and surrounding areas.
We want to wish everyone and their families a truly hope-filled new year.
Call any member of our team at 628-1BUY and ask how we can assist you this new year.
That's 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
Are you ready to give your home a fresh, vibrant look? Look no further than Knoxville Farm and Home. And exciting news, introducing brand new Valspar paint selection. Say goodbye to dull wools and hello to a burst of color and style. Valspar Paint Selection offers a wide array of colors and finishes to suit your unique taste and personality. Whether you're going for a modern, classic, or trendy look, they've got the perfect Valspar paint for you. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
Looking for a bank account that works as hard as you do? With Sensible Checking from Bank Iowa, whatever you are spending your money on, we'll pay you for. At 10 cents cash back for each qualifying debit card purchase, you will earn cash back of $1 for every 10 qualifying debit card transactions. You'll also enjoy free online banking, bill pay, and a free debit card. And with no monthly service charge, you can swipe your heart out. Spend money, make money. Learn more at bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Pella Fiber, all residential customers get 1 gig of fast, reliable fiber internet for only $75 a month. And that's not a promotion, that's their everyday low price. Unlike the big corporate providers who change rates after your introductory offer is up, Pella Fiber offers their best price to everyone. Just $75 a month from your local utility that's here to take care of you if any problems arise. Make the switch today and join the thousands of Pella Fiber customers getting a gig for just $75 per month by going to PellaFiber.com.
Welcome back here to the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show for tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And don't look now, but the Pella Christian girls have come back from what looked bleak early on. They found themselves down. I wrote it down 16-2 with 4:19 to go in the first quarter. So really bleak start for the Eagles. They've come back and they now lead 35-33 against Class 3A number 13 ranked Chariton at the break. And just really the difference, Erica, we were talking about it, during the commercial break there, was just the implementation of the Eagles' defensive pressure. They got it. That was such a big switch and really helped the Eagles get going.
Yeah, it's been a really good team effort, which we talked about, right? You're seeing a lot of girls contribute. You're seeing a lot of girls getting up and down the court. But, yeah, that defense, our press into our zone, has really messed with Chariton a little bit, and it's been awesome to see. It
really has been. And we look at the, as we go inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber here, and just kind of looking at what the Eagles are doing defensively. I mean, they held Chariton only 9 points in that second quarter. Mackenzie Snook had 4 of them in the second quarter. She has 8 overall. Addie McGee has 12 points in the game, and she had 10 of those in the first quarter. Tatiana Allen Winston got into foul trouble there in the first quarter and had 6 points. Abby Doran had 7 points in the opening quarter. Outside of that, just really not much going for Chariton. For the Eagles, Rachel Kekmerinsky had 13 points. Faith Kekmerinsky had 7. Karis Ficker had 3. Chloe Snyder had 5. Maggie Heinen had 3. Addie Van Arendonk had 2. Ava Breams had 2. I mean, well-rounded effort, like you're saying there, as we go inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. But we got to look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, too, here for a minute, because we're getting some scores in here that I'm just seeing. In a Strauver Cellular Instant Radio update to kick it off here on our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. The Norwalk girls have come back to beat Pella 72-69 in overtime. And then our other score that we have tonight was the Knoxville girls falling to Oskaloosa 48-33. And that is our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Tonight's video presentation on the Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by KNIA, KRLS Radio. And we love the work that they do over here at Pella Christian on the YouTube channel. I think back to a year ago, I asked Frank about potentially with replays and stuff like that. But now we have this nice monitor set up in front of us to be able to see some replays. And, they just do a tremendous job with the viewing experience for our fans.
As you can all imagine, we watch a lot of basketball games at our house, and this is by far probably one of the best streams that we watch. I mean, obviously we rewatch these games, but we're watching games from all over Iowa, and ours is consistently with the color commentator and all the cool graphics that we have, the instant replays. They do an awesome job here. We're spoiled.
We really are, and so we can't say enough about the job that Frank and Jacob and Kenyon and I know that there's others who join from time to time. Kenyon, Frank, and Jacob are the main ones that we work with on a consistent basis. They just do a fantastic job, and just, again, can't say enough about the good things that they do. As we go into our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service, Erica, I would say for the Eagles, it's not even necessarily an adjustment. It's just Tatiana Allen Winston is going to come back into the game. I think it's going to be finding a way to incorporate that pressure with her on the floor and making life more difficult on Chariton again in the second half here to continue to try and build this lead that they got at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. She's kind of a force down low defensively, and so we got a lot of points in the post in that second quarter when she wasn't playing, so we'll have to make some adjustments in working around how we're going to get in that post and how we're going to score some of our points now that she's back in, and not letting her presence intimidate us and getting it down low.
Absolutely. That is our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. If it's time for a new garage door for your home or business, stop and see the gurus of garage doors at their new showroom at 908 Roosevelt Road, just west of Pella Christian High School.
We're the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
You've been listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And we get ready for the second half of action here. And taking a look at what's coming up, wired by Centerpoint Electric. The Eagles, both the Eagles girls and boys basketball teams are in action tomorrow night over at Dallas Center Grimes, and I will not be on the call for that one. Trevor will be on the call for that one. I get a couple days to rest up my voice, get ready for some postseason action following into next week with wherever the girls' season ends up and where the boys, whoever they get in the first round, some of those games. So hopefully we'll get the voice all the way back by then, but still working on getting it back. But again, tomorrow night, the Pella Christian basketball teams are both at Dallas Center Grimes. You can catch those games on 92.1 KRLS. Pregame's at 6 o'clock. Tip-off is at 6:15. Again, Trevor Castle on the call for that one. And then Thursday at Indianola to wrap up the regular season. That can be heard on 92.1 KRLS and 94.3 KNIA. Pregame's at 5:45 p.m. Tip-off at 6:15. Andrew Swadner and Wynn Veenstra on the call for that one. That's what's coming up, wired by Centerpoint Electric. If you have an electrical project coming up, trust the experts at Centerpoint Electric in Pella, wired for excellence. Foul on Addie Van Arendonk, picks up her third to start off the third quarter here. And it's Chariton basketball after the foul, and it's Tatiana Allen Winston driving to the left side, leaves the layup short, rebounded by Rachel Kakmarinsky, and now Faith Kakmarinsky pushes ahead to Karis Fickert, who throws the pass to Tatiana Allen Winston. She stepped in front of Faith Kakmarinsky, and now Abby Doran for an open look at a three. Shot no good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by, they say, the Eagles.
Both Kakmarinsky girls disagreed with that, and I think I agree with them.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I thought it was off of Allen Winston, but tough break there as the inbound goes to Mackenzie Snook, who lays it in easily with the left hand. And now we're all knotted up, 35-35, 7:13 to go in the third quarter between Chariton and Pella Christian. Coley Snyder down low for Addie Van Arendonk, and the pass is taken away. You're listening to Pella Christian basketball powered by Bank Iowa on KRLS2 at KNIA, KRLS.com, and KRLS HD2 Knoxville Pella. Everyone has a goal, an inspiration, a reason for being, whatever that is for you. Bank Iowa says,
let's make it happen.
As Tatiana Allen Winston, no good on another layup.
Yeah, Rachel's playing some good defense on her down low. She's not fouling, but she's getting in her way, making sure she's not making those shots.
And Chariton has decided to go into kind of a zone look here as Karis Fickert misses a three, and Chloe Snyder runs down the long rebound and kicks to Faith Kakmarinsky. Open look at a three-pointer. Faith Kakmarinsky with points number 10 on the night gives Pella Christian a 38-35 lead with 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Mackenzie Snook ahead. Her pass to Sydney Kane is stolen by Karis Fickert. And now Faith Kakmarinsky pushing, kicking to Chloe Snyder. Quick trigger three is off the mark, and Sydney Kane grabs the rebound And it's a jump ball there, and the Eagles will get the ball on the jump ball. And Maggie Heinen checks into the game for Addie Van Arendonk. (38-35), Pella Christian leading Chariton with 5:58 to go in this third quarter. Karis Figger to the corner. Faith Kegmarinsky, open look from three. Faith Kegmarinsky gives Pella Christian a 6-point lead. A full Pella Motors timeout. 30-second timeout taken by Chariton. As the Eagles, they figured out the offensive end of things. If they can slow down Chariton on the defensive end just a little bit more, you got to feel really good in the way that Faith Kekmarinsky is playing for this Eagles girls basketball squad right now.
She is feeling confident. She saw that she was going to be open and she was ready to take it. I love to see that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's been Faith tonight is 5 of 5 from the floor for a now tied for game high 13 points. And she's been locked in shooting the basketball, which is always what you love to see, especially from your, I don't want to say your lone returning player, but this is a team that we talk about that doesn't have a lot of experience. Faith is one of the more experienced girls on this team, and she's stepping up when the team needs her.
Right, she's kind of got that leader. She's a great leader. You see it in volleyball too. She's a great communicator on the court, off the court. She asks a lot of great questions, and so to see her have some success like that tonight, and you know, sometimes you just have games where like, yeah, I was absolutely feeling it. It's one of those nights for Faith, and it's really fun to watch.
It really is, as Tatiana Allen Winston tried to put up a tough layup over Chloe Snyder. Shot was no good, and now it's Faith Kekmarinsky on the wing. Cross court to Chloe Snyder. Now to Rachel Kekmarinsky, who drives the left side, lays it in. Pella Christian, 43. Chariton, 35. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pass goes to Mackenzie Snook. She's going to drive down the left side of the lane, and nobody there to stop her.
I don't even know if Allen Winston knew that, but she had a great seal and opened that lane wide up for that girl.
So 43-37, Chariton cuts the lead 2 now. Rachel Kekmarinsky mid-range jumper is off the mark and rebounded by the Chargers. And Mackenzie Snook will give to Addie McGee. And now over to Abby Doran. McGee surveying and kicks to Doran. Down low for Tatiana Allen Winston. Now Doran. Doran drives, and tough shot, no good.
Great defensive possession for us right there. Rachel's going to try to take that all the way.
And she did take it all the way, but threw it up too strong off the backboard. Got going just a little too excited.
That'll happen sometimes.
That it will. Allen Winston driving on Maggie Heinen, left the layup short, but Maggie just couldn't quite secure the rebound. The Eagles doing a nice job. Allen Winston is 0 for 4 from the floor here in this third quarter as Van Arendonk checks back into the game for Fickert. And Addie McGee, the inbounder here, able to get it into Doran. Up top, the ball goes to Sydney Kane. Now over to Mackenzie Snook. Snook off of a screen. She'll drive to the baseline and has the ball poked away by Rachel Kekmarinsky. Stryver Cellular Instant Radio update. Knoxville boys lead Oskaloosa 17-14 after a quarter. And Addie McGee with the basketball for Chariton. Looking for Tatiana Allen Winston inside. And Rachel Kekmarinsky caught her, I think, on the side of the head there. Rachel wasn't super thrilled to see the whistle called against her, but
seemed like
just
they
enough
kind of ran
contact.
into each other equally. But sometimes you just got to call those, right?
Yeah, and the inbounds pass from Addie McGee to Sydney Kane got tipped by Chloe Snyder. Kane grabbed it in the front court and then went back over the half-court line, and it results in a turnover. That was a great job by Chloe Snyder and a tough break for Chariton because it was pretty bang-bang play there and ends up in a turnover for them.
Absolutely. Our defense has been great tonight. I feel like we've been really tough. We're reading some passing seams really well. I've just been really impressed with how our defense is playing.
Yeah, the defense has been phenomenal for Coach Brendan Foudy and the Eagles tonight. It's Faith Kegmarinsky set to inbound here. And there's some confusion for the Eagles as 3 girls were caught standing, and Faith Kegmarinsky had nowhere to go with the basketball, and it's a 3rd turnover of the half for the Eagles. Mackenzie Snook with the basketball. She'll drive the lane. Shot was no good, but they called a blocking foul against Pella Christian. It'll be the 3rd foul goes on Heinen. That's her first and the team's 3rd. As Mackenzie Snook goes to the free throw line. First free throw is good for Snook. Thickert checks back into the game for Heinen. And Snook's second free throw also good. Give her 6 points in the quarter. Pella Christian still leads Chariton 43-39 with 3:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Faith Kegmarinsky's pass to Rachel Kegmarinsky is stolen. And Mackenzie Snook down low for Alan Winston, who takes it strong to the basket and finally lays it in for her first 2 of the half. She's up to 8 points now. We're back to a 2-point game. Pella Christian leading Chariton 43-41. Chloe Snyder open look at a 3, was well off the mark the whole way as Mackenzie Snook fouls Rachel Kegmarinsky on the rebound. That's the 3rd on Snook, and that's another girl that Chariton can't really afford to lose. It's between her and Alan Winston. They've been the big players this evening. Chloe Snyder to Rachel Kegmarinsky. Now back to Faith Kegmarinsky. Faith goes to Rachel, looking for Addie Van Arendonk down low. Pass got tipped to Chloe Snyder, who puts it in for 2 from about 5 feet out. 45-41 is Pella Christian's lead. Pass to Tatiana Allen Winston was too far. She had to try and put up a shot underneath the basket. Went off the bottom of the basket. Eagles on the other end. Rachel Kegmarinsky missing a layup. Tough layup at that, but... And Mackenzie Snook now off of a screen. She's driving, and Rachel Kegmarinsky with quick hands pokes the basketball away.
Yeah, now our true colors are going to come out. We're getting a little tired, right? We got to see what kind of fight we have inside of us. Can we keep up this really strong defense and then finish on the offensive boards? And what can that look like?
Rachel Kegmarinsky just got called for her 3rd foul on a trip of Tatiana Allen Winston. And immediately looked down at the Eagles bench after the whistle was blown, and Coach Foudy was not thrilled to see that whistle as the inbounds pass goes to Mackenzie Snook, and she throws the layup up too strong. And now Chloe Snyder on the other end kicks to Karis Fickert. Fickert drives and had the basketball poked away. Now on the other end, Addie McGee drives to the basket and lays it in for her first 2 of the half.
You could watch Rachel kind of understand, oh boy, I got to take this one really lightly because I already got 3 fouls and I can't get number 4 right now. I got to save that one.
Karis Fickert missed a 3-pointer. Addie Van Arendonk tipped the rebound to Chloe Snyder, who lays it in. And then the Eagles force a tip on the inbounds pass as Mackenzie Snook gets a breather for Peyton Snook coming into the game. And the inbound goes to the corner for Addie McGee.
We're going to trap them.
And Pella Christian forces a timeout, a Pella Motors timeout here from Chariton. That'll give us a chance to look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard here quickly. Really no further updates. Knoxville boys basketball leads Oskaloosa 17-14 after a quarter. Knoxville girls basketball fell to Oskaloosa 48-33. Pella girls basketball fell to Norwalk 72-69 in overtime. And our score is Pella Christian 47, Chariton 43. 1:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. It was not all sunshine and rainbows for the Eagles girls basketball team tonight. They fell behind 16-2 with 4:19 to go in the first quarter, and they have been lights out ever since, outscoring Chariton. We're going to see if I can do the math here. I believe it's going to be 45-17 since. I couldn't tell you if that's right or not. Doesn't sound right.
I couldn't tell you either. I
We'll go
was leaving the
27.
math all to you.
Yeah, math is not my strong suit, but in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians, a Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Regardless, it's been a fantastic effort here from the Eagles as they just forced a third Chariton turnover on a 5-second call on the inbound. That's in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians, a Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Inbound goes to Rachel Kagmarinsky. Now pass to Karis Fickert to Chloe Snyder. Faith Kagmarinsky lines up a three. It's off the mark, and that's the first miss of the night for Faith as Rachel Kagmarinsky forces a turnover from Tatiana Allen Winston there off the rebound. The Eagles just the more active team on that end of the floor right now.
Right, Rachel got right in her face, and I think it kind of startled her. She turned around and just dribbled the ball right off her foot.
Faith Kagmarinsky, cross-court pass to Chloe Snyder. Back to cross-court pass. Faith Kagmarinsky open look at a three. No. Rachel Kagmarinsky had the rebound tip. Rachel wanted the foul, thinking that she got grabbed on the arm. Official did not give her the whistle. And the inbound pass goes to Addie McGee, and Rachel Kagmarinsky forces the turnover. Faith Kagmarinsky converts off the miss from Rachel. Fifth turnover, and the Eagles force another turnover, but then Chariton immediately turns them right back over, and Addie McGee turns it right back over again. And then Chloe Snyder carried the basketball. Things are starting to get a little...
Here is wanting a foul call on that one, I think.
Say things starting to get a little bit heated because it's game's kind of going back and forth here, trading some turnovers. Pella Christian 49, Chariton 43, 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Mackenzie Snook back into the game for Chariton with the basketball. Kicks to Tatiana Allen Winston. Shot was no good, but Chloe Snyder whistled for her first foul. It's the fifth, so Rachel Kagmarinsky, who checked out of the game momentarily with Ava Breams checking back in, now set to check back in as Allen Winston makes the first free throw. Ava Breams comes back out. And Allen Winston set for free throw number 2. And that one is good as well. 49-45, Pella Christian leads Chariton as the Eagles set to hold for one shot here. Coach Foudy directing the way he wants things set up on offense. Stravers Sailor Instant Radio Update. Knoxville 33, Oskaloosa 30 at halftime. Chloe Snyder with the basketball, mid-range jumper from the short corner. Shot no good. Mackenzie Snook comes down with a rebound, and she will not get a shot off before the end of the third quarter. Pella Christian 49, Chariton 45, 8 minutes to play. Can the Eagles hang on? We find out after this inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com.
You'll drive away happy with Pella Motors Guarantee.
At Pella Motors, we won't be beat on price, period. So if you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, and saving big money makes you happy, Pella Motors will not be beat on price, period.
You'll drive away happy with Pella Motors Guarantee.
Run Bobby to basketball, pick up Susie from dance. If your calendar sounds like this, you need to let the professionals at Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel help you with your income taxes. And erase one thing from your schedule this year. They offer a convenient drop-off service, so you won't have to sit through an appointment. Just drop off your tax information between 8 and 6, Monday through Friday, or 8 to noon on Saturdays, and they'll prepare your tax returns in about a week. Then come back at your convenience to sign and file the returns.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
8 minutes to go here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth as the Pella Christian girls basketball team currently leads Chariton, who's number 13 in Class 3A, 49-45 with 7:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Mackenzie Snook drives the lane, left-handed shot no good, and Rachel Kegmarinsky comes down with a rebound. And it's just been that kind of night for Chariton after the first quarter. Inside, just nothing easy at the rim.
It really has been. They started out really hot, and they've still been playing really hard. But the shots just have not been falling like they were in that first quarter. But what a confidence boost this game would be and will be for our Pella Christian girls, right? They've been playing some great basketball today.
That they have. Unfortunately, a turnover there for the Eagles as the ball goes inside for Tatiana Allen-Winston, and Rachel Kegmarinsky with more solid defense inside, not allowing the good look, and Allen-Winston's shot was well off the mark.
The way she reads a ball to rebound it is pretty incredible.
Basketball goes into the corner for Ava Breams. Now to Karis Fickert into the middle of the lane. Rachel Kegmarinsky knocks down the 10-footer. 51-45 Pella Christian leads, 6:40 to go in the fourth quarter. And then on the other end, the defensive breakdown for the Eagles as Mackenzie Snook goes all the way to the basket and lays it in. Makes it 51-47.
Yeah, there's definitely some confusion on our end about who is going to take that. So we had three girls down there, and
Chloe Snyder's cross-court pass intercepted by Mackenzie Snook, who now gives to Abby Doran, and Addie McGee inside for Allen Winston. And Winston traveled with the basketball.
Allen Winston's getting pretty heated. She's not agreeing with that call.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating night for her too. She started 3 of 4 for 6 points in the first quarter, didn't play hardly at all in the second quarter with foul trouble, and then was just 1 of 6 in the third quarter and 0 for 1 here in the fourth.
Absolutely, we can credit that to some of our defensive end on that. They're playing great defense on her.
Maggie Heinen down low to Faith Kegmarinsky, who lays it in. 53-47, Pella Christian leads Chariton, and a Pella Motors timeout taken here by Coach Lee Sandy and the Chariton Chargers as Pella Christian goes up 6 with 5:48 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a full Pella Motors timeout. We'll take it with them back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth after this on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
You've heard the saying, you get what you pay for? That's true in about everything in life, and it's certainly true when it comes to garage doors. You've heard or seen the big boxes advertise garage doors for just a few $100. And at DeYoung Door Service, their doors are more expensive, but they're also way better. Better insulated, better rollers, better hinges, just plain better doors. Oh, and when you buy from DeYoung's, you got the guru on your side.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
If you're experiencing occasional or frequent urine leaks, Pella Regional Urology Clinic can help. Managing incontinence effectively is possible for many women. Treatment options may include exercises, medications, injections, or surgical procedures. The truth is, leaking urine is not a normal part of aging, and you don't have to struggle with the embarrassing symptoms of incontinence. Call Pella Regional Urology Clinic at 641-621-2383 to schedule your appointment today.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Mackenzie Snook for Chariton has the basketball and now kicks to Abby Doran. Doran up top to Addie McGee, and now over to Sydney Kane. Ball up top to Doran. Doran looking to drive. Tough runner, no good. Rebounded by Rachel Kegmarinsky, who will now slow things down for just a moment.
Yeah, we got Allen Winston out of the game. Now's the time that we should really work it in the post.
Yeah, and Pella Christian nearly lost the basketball. It's Faith Kegmarinsky to an open Chloe Snyder for 3. It's off back iron, but Faith Kegmarinsky got the board to Maggie Heinen. who buries the triple.
Yeah, that was great. Maggie was ready for it, too.
Say, good crowd on hand tonight, letting the girls know that they are loving what they're seeing tonight. As Pella Christian goes up 9, 56-47, as the pass got inside to number 12, Peyton Snook, who missed the layup and then committed the foul on Rachel Kagmarinsky there. And Pella Christian with the basketball as Sydney Kane checks out of the game, and Brinley Smizer checks in.
Yeah, they're starting to put a little press on us, so we'll see if we can handle that type of pressure. We haven't seen that much from them this game yet.
And Faith Kagmarinsky able to slow things down. The Eagles going to try to run a little bit of clock here. And nice pass from Karis Ficker to Chloe Snyder. Shots are no good for Snyder, but Faith Kagmarinsky now no good as Maggie Heinen comes down with a rebound.
We're getting some good offensive boards here, though. That's great to see.
And Karis Ficker pays it off with the jump shot from the middle of the lane, or from the left elbow, excuse me. And now the other way, Addie McGee will pull it back out for Chariton. As the basketball into the hands of number 5, Abby Doran, takes it to the basket. And will shoot 2 as Maggie Heinen picks up her second foul. First of the quarter. And Dorn is good on the first free throw.
She's really been driving it to the hoop and is not afraid to take a shot and try to draw that foul.
And she's good on both free throws. So 58-49 is Pella Christian's lead over Chariton now with 3:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles trying to hang on for the upset bid. Chloe Snyder looking for Faith Kagmarinsky down low. Faith wasn't expecting the pass, and Chloe threw it to the back wall. As now Addie McGee will give to Mackenzie Snook. And now Snook trying to find Addie McGee. Lost it out of bounds. Looked like it was a scramble for the basketball, but ultimately Chariton threw it away as Tatiana Allen Winston is set to check back in here for...
I think Peyton Snook, number 12.
Yeah, Peyton Snook. She's buried right in the middle of my stat sheet, which is difficult for me sometimes. Names are a little small. But Faith Kagmarinsky off of a screen from Rachel Kagmarinsky. Now the ball over to Maggie Heinen. Now Karis Fickert at the top of the key, kicking back over to Chloe Snyder. Snyder to Karis Fickert in the corner. Fickert to a cutting Faith Kagmarinsky. No call. Coach Foudy wanted one as Faith, as he thought that Faith got tripped. Instead, it's an Eagles turnover. Mackenzie Snook will inbound to Tatiana Allen Winston.
Yeah, Chariton's a team that's not just going to roll over and let you win this game, right? They're number 13 in 3A. They're coming. This is not a loss that they want to take, so they're going to come out and try to battle really, really hard back in this fourth quarter.
That they are. Addie McGee missed the three-pointer. Faith Kagmarinsky found Karis Fickert down low. She missed the shot, and then they just whistled Rachel Kagmarinsky for her fourth foul, and the team's second. As Addie Van Arendonk will check into the game for Chloe Snyder. So 2:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Pella Christian 58, Chariton 49. And Rachel
staying in the game.
Yeah, she's going to have to be smart about those fouls there as Addie McGee is pushing the pace for Chariton.
I love to see it. I played with 4 fouls probably my whole career.
Mackenzie Snook goes to the basket and gets fouled by Addie Van Arendonk, who just picked up her fourth now. So the Eagles with some post-player foul trouble here. Going to have to be smart about it with both Addie and Rachel now with 4 fouls, and Snook at the free throw line is good on the free throw. So Chariton cuts into this Pella Christian lead, 58-52, 2:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Faith Kagmarinsky had the ball poked away by Addie McGee. On the other end, they call Faith for the blocking foul. That's her third. Team's fourth.
There was not much more Faith could do there. She was standing pretty much straight up.
A tough break for Faith as now McGee goes to the line, trying to cut even deeper into this lead, but leaves the first free throw short. Strawberry Cellular Instant Radio update here is we got Pella and Norwalk boys basketball. And McGee is good on the second free throw. So 58-53 is Pella Christian's lead over Chariton now. Pella and Norwalk are tied 11-11 at the end of the first quarter of boys basketball.
This great poise from Faith as they're putting some pressure on her, and she takes it all the way.
Great call out there, Erica, as Faith goes all the way to the basket, lays it in and puts Pella Christian 60-53 with 2:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Mackenzie Snook's pass to Tatiana Allen Winston is a turnover, and now Faith will slow things down as Pella Christian going to try to run a little bit of clock. Faith at the top of the key. Kicks to Maggie Heinen. Ill-advised pass down low to Addie Van Arendonk. And then Tatiana Allen Winston had the ball poked away by Chloe Snyder. Also continuing our Strawberry Sailor Instant Radio update, the Pleasantville girls lost to Des Moines Christian 66-26.
Chloe's so good at reading that on defense and poking those balls away, and although they usually get it back, it's a great momentum stopper.
That it is. Mackenzie Snook on the right wing will kick to Tatiana Allen Winston. Now to Snook driving, kicking to Addie McGee for three. It's off the mark and rebounded by Chloe Snyder. And Faith Kagmarinsky will get the ball across half court. She'll hand off to Snyder. Snyder had the ball taken though by Addie McGee, who lays it in with the left hand on the other end. And a Pella Motors timeout here taken by Brendan Foudy and the Eagles, who lead 60-55 with 1:10 remaining, and Isla Blommers is set to check in. And take a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard here one final time. Looks like in girls basketball, Pella fell to Norwalk 72-69 in overtime. Knoxville fell to Oskaloosa 48-33. Pleasantville girls basketball fell to Des Moines Christian 66-26. In boys basketball, Pella and Norwalk are tied at 11 at the end of the first quarter. Knoxville and Oskaloosa, Knoxville leads 33-30 at halftime. And our score is Pella Christian 60, Chariton 55, 1:10 to go in the fourth quarter. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The Kagmarinsky sisters playing a huge role in this Eagles girls basketball team, coming back from being down 16-2 in the first 4 minutes of this game and turning it around and now leading by 5 here in the fourth quarter. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Tonight's video presentation on the Pella Christian YouTube channel is presented by KNIA, KRLS Radio. And we are having lots of fun here as the Pella Christian girls lead by 5 with 1:10 remaining, trying to pull off and finish off this upset here. We're inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Right, these are the type of timeouts I wanted Coach Foudy mic'd up. I would love to know what he's telling the girls at this point in the game.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Chariton's going to start fouling because they've only just committed their second foul as Brindley Smizer picks up her first, and it's the team's second, so they still got 3 fouls to go before Pella Christian goes to the free throw line. And the inbound goes to Faith Kagmarinsky. Smizer commits her second foul, team's third. And the inbound goes back to Faith Kagmarinsky, and Smizer will again commit the third foul in a row, 4th on Chariton. 1:04 remains. We still have to inbound one more time as Pella Christian needs one more Chariton foul to shoot free throws. It's Faith Kagmarinsky, gets it across half court and is now looking to drive the baseline, able to find Isla Blommers, and Blommers loses the basketball. And now we've got a foul called. Not sure on who the whistle went on, but
I don't know.
A little bit
if he's told us
extracurriculars.
yet. Yeah.
So, yeah, some extracurriculars there. Looks like it went on Faith. That'll be her fourth. Yeah, he's chasing, looking for Faith. Or no, he went on Iva.
That was a blessing.
Yeah, that is a blessing for Pella Christian. Isla Bombers picks up her first foul, and Abby Doran goes to the free throw line and misses the first free throw. And Karis Fickert checks into the game for Bombers.
Yeah, making free throws at the end of a game like this is super important. That can make or break a game almost.
And Doran is good on the second free throw, so 60-56 is Pella Christian's lead here with 46 seconds to play. Chloe Snyder down low, Addie Van Erendonk lays it in. 62-56, Pella Christian on top of Chariton. 34 seconds to go. Mackenzie Snook to the basket. Chloe Snyder got the block. An official changed his mind at the last minute and whistled Snyder for the foul. It's the second on Snyder. And a full Pella Motors timeout here taken by the Chargers of Chariton. As Mackenzie Snook goes to the free throw line, it is a full Pella Motors timeout. But we will stick right here with you through the timeout as Pella Christian trying to put the finishing touches on this upset of Class 3A number 13 Chariton. What a big win this would be for Coach Foudy's team, especially knowing that you got one of the top teams in Class 4A in Dallas Center Grimes on the road tomorrow. You finish up the regular season with Indianola. Saturday's the postseason. If you get a win like this, just to put it in your belt, especially going into a postseason run where you got a potential rematch with Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont down the line, North Mahaska. This would be a huge win to pick up right ahead of the postseason.
Right, like I said earlier, what a huge confidence boost this could be. And honestly should be, regardless of whether we win or lose, the way that these girls have played. But that would be an exclamation point if we could pull this one out and win it. Just seal the deal and end with that really big confidence that we've played all the way throughout. I would love to see that poise just continue all the way through, which is what we just saw when they were taking the ball down the court and they were kind of pressuring us. We remained super calm in those situations, and we got the ball to Addie, and she made that layup. That was awesome to see.
That it was. Mackenzie Snook is good on the first free throw. She has been the big-time player tonight, 20 points for Chariton. Came into the game leading scoring for them and just made her second free throw as the inbound goes to Faith Kakmarinsky, and Faith is immediately fouled by number 2, Addie McGee, her first and the team's fifth. So we're going to be shooting some free throws the rest of the way out. So Faith going to the line. Coach Foudy's got the rest of the Eagles gathered up, talking through some strategy as Faith is good on the first free throw.
Yeah, for Chariton, Faith is probably not who they want to be fouling right now. I feel like she's pretty solid from the free throw line. So knowing that and knowing who to foul is super important for them. But I am so glad that they fouled her.
I am too, as she goes 2 of 2 at the line. 64-58, Pella Christian leads Chariton with 29 seconds to go. Mackenzie Snook looking to push for Chariton. Snook's going to drive. Pella Christian will let her go to the basket and lay it in. As the inbound goes to Chloe Snyder. And Snyder gets fouled. I believe that's going to go on number 2. It will. That'll go on Addie McGee, her second. Chloe Snyder going back to the free throw line here for Pella Christian. Looking to put the finishing touches on an upset win here to start off the final week of the regular season. Snyder's first free throw rolls home.
You could see the confidence in her, right? She's got that little routine. She's like, I've done this. I know how to make this shot.
She's come up pretty big here the last couple weeks and really played some of her best basketball at the tail end of her freshman year. Knocks down the second free throw. as Addie McGee kicks to Mackenzie Snook, who puts up a deep three and leaves it short. Rachel Kakmarinsky with a big rebound, and Pella Christian has upset number 13 in Class 3A. Chariton 66-60. Back with the Cabinet Design of Pella radio postgame show after this on on KNIA, KRLS.com.
If you haven't noticed, U.S. Cellular has been working hard to keep you connected in Pella. By installing multiple new small cell towers in Pella, we've increased our capacity and are able to provide those 5G data speeds that we all deserve. Right now, you can get unlimited home internet service from U.S. Cellular for only $30 a month. That's high-speed, unlimited internet for your home or business for only $30 a month. Stop by Strawberry Cellular for details.
Start your day right with Scooter's Coffee. Grab breakfast on the go with their mouth-watering options. Bacon ciabatta sandwich, everything bagel sandwich, scrumptious cinnamon rolls, blueberry and double chocolate muffins, as well as hearty burritos and omelet bites. Fuel your morning with delicious choices that keep pace with your busy life, because a great day begins with a great breakfast. Swing by today and savor the flavor. Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Hy-Vee Perks members get Hy-Vee's absolute best prices every day on hundreds of items throughout the store, like bananas for just 39 cents a pound, a 5-pound bag of Hy-Vee potatoes for only $2.49, and fresh rotisserie chicken for just $5.99. And if you're a Hy-Vee Perks member, you'll also get to take advantage of the Fuel Saver program, where you save big money at the gas pump just for shopping at Hy-Vee. If you're not a member, get signed up today at the customer service counter, and you can start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Grow strong with us. Light State Bank. Light State Bank.
Light State Bank has been helping customers grow financially strong since 1911. Our experts in deposit solutions, residential lending, and business banking would love to help you on your next step of your financial journey. Stop into one of our locations or visit us at lightenbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, this is Barry from Anytime Fitness in Pella, and it's that time of year again where a lot of people will be looking to get healthy and improve their fitness in the new year. So, if you're looking for a gym to call home, look no further than the gym voted best place to work out in Marion County 6 times. We provide the convenience of around-the-clock fitness. Plus, in January, you can join for just a $1 activation fee. Check us out online at anytimefitness.com. Who's always open? Anytime Fitness.
Hey there, travelers. Looking for a comfortable and welcoming place to stay in Oskaloosa, Iowa? Look no further than the Fairfield Inn & Suites. At Fairfield Inn & Suites, we make sure your mornings start off right with a delicious breakfast spread to satisfy all your cravings. Sip on freshly brewed coffee, indulge on mouth-watering waffles, and grab a hearty breakfast sandwich on your way out. Fairfield Inn & Suites in Oskaloosa, Iowa, where your comfort and breakfast are always on us. Book your stay today at Fairfield Inn & Suites and enjoy a breakfast like no other.
Your journey to a new home should be as special as the home itself. At Washington State Bank, that's our goal. I'm Ryan Shields, and with our home buying process, you'll have your own mortgage expert, a single, dedicated professional who will be with you from the first step to the last. They'll know your story, understand your needs, and tailor the process to fit you perfectly. No confusion, no passing from person to person, just one relationship that grows as your dream home becomes a reality. Experience the difference at Washington State Bank, where we are invested in you.
At Lely, we continue to provide the latest innovations for the dairy industry. Our robotic milking systems put more milk in the tank with less effort. Our robotic feeding systems provide optimal feed efficiency for a healthy and productive herd. And we have a line of innovative barn products that create an animal-friendly environment focused on the cow's well-being and comfort. Lely, a worldwide pioneer in dairy farm automation, with our North American headquarters right here in Pella, is proud to be part of the community.
Welcome back to the Cabinet Design of Pella radio post-game show. At Cabinet Design of Pella, they expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Baum, the cabinet guy, at Cabinet Design of Pella. Erica, not bad. First time in the booth and 1-0 as the Pella Christian girls take down Class 3A number 13, Chariton 66-60. And just what a win for the Eagle girls who, at the start of the game, it didn't look promising for them, and they just continued to scrap and battle all the way back and found a way to win this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They started out a little slow, but to see them stay confident and stay cool and get all the way through that and pull out this win, that's awesome, especially heading into postseason on Saturday.
Yeah, just, again, a really fun way to start off the week here for the Pella Christian girls as it's the final week of the regular season, and they pick up a big and much-needed win against a Chariton Chargers squad who, coming in, they were 17 and I believe it was 3. It was either 17-2 or 17-3, and to give them that loss and pick up a big win is just a lot of fun to be able to see the girls come out here and play with that confidence. And I think we jump right into our Hormel Foods Radio key play and player of the game. I'm gonna go with the key play that wasn't necessarily a play.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the timeout with 4:19 to go in the first quarter that Coach Foudy took when the Eagles trailed 16-2. I think that, I don't know what he said in that timeout, but clearly whatever it was worked because the rest of the game was really good for the Eagles.
Right,
So,
it's another one of those timeouts where it's like, I just wish you were mic'd up. I would love to know what you said, but I would love to have coaches mic'd up all the time. I would always love to know what they say. In any away gym, I'm trying to sit as close to the opposing team's bench that I can to hear what that coach is saying.
And again, I think it was a great timeout, and hopefully we'll get to ask him about what exactly he said. But our Hormel Foods Radio key player of the game, there's a couple different routes you could go. Rachel Kekmarinsky was so huge in the press, but I think it's got to go to older sister Faith tonight. 21 points for the Eagle girls. Was really steady all night long, both ends of the floor. Just did whatever was needed to be able to help the Eagle girls pull out tonight's win.
Right, you could tell she wanted it bad, and she was willing to put it all out on the floor, which is great to see. And again, we talked about how that's sometimes you just have one of those nights where you're just feeling it. And the girls did so good in supporting her, right? They were feeding her the ball when she needed it, when she was open. So it was a great team effort, but Faith did outstanding tonight.
And the whole team, like you said, did fantastic as well. The Hormel Foods Radio key play and player of the game. Looking for a key to your new career, visit HormelJobsKnoxville.com. Tonight's final stats presented by the Verdeft Agency. For Chariton, Mackenzie Snook had 23, Tatiana Allen Winston had 10, Addie McGee had 17, and Abby Doran had 10. For Pella Christian, Rachel Kekmarinsky finished with 17. Faith Kekmarinsky had 21. Karis Figger had 5. Chloe Snyder had 11. Maggie Heinen had 6. Addie Van Arendonk had 4. And Ava Breams had 2. And that is tonight's final stats presented by the Verdeft Agency. Let Chad Lancer and Larry examine your stats and customize an insurance plan for you. The Verdeft Agency, providing complete courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. We've got a new visitor in the booth with us. We got Naz Bohr joining us. Naz, you got any thoughts on the game tonight?
Do you want to say anything in the microphone?
No.
All right, that's okay. We figured did you have fun tonight, Naz?
No, you did too. I saw you having fun out there.
Naz was out there running some laps at halftime for us, weren't you? We're having fun here as the Pella Christian girls defeat the Chariton Chargers here to kick off the regular season final week. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will come back. We'll hopefully talk to either Coach Foudy or one of the Pella Christian girls basketball players following a big 66-60 victory over the Chargers on KNIA, KRLS.com on the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio Postgame Show.
At Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, we are proud to be your neighbors, your healthcare providers, and your community partner. Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Dvorak, and I'm excited to be joining the medical staff at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. As part of the exceptional medical team caring for your health and wellness, my scope of care involves treatment of illnesses and injuries, health screenings and tests, physical exams, well child care, chronic care management, preventive care, and other healthcare needs. I look forward to meeting you and helping you feel your best. To schedule an appointment with me at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, call 641-842-7211.
The wipers on the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish at Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game and support our local teams.
Voss for three. Boom! Back-to-back threes for the Eagles! Tyson DeVries and Josiah Voss with a quick 6. And Norwalk's lead is cut to 8. It's a Raise the Roof moment of the game. Brought to you by Randall Roofing.
When it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. Find us on Facebook or visit randallroofs.com. Thinking new roof? Think Randall Roofing.
Accidents can strike when you least expect them. Whether it's a deer dashing out, a pesky parking lot collision, a red light fender bender, or even a surprise hailstorm, Langstride Auto Body is here to save the day. Their skilled experts will repair it all. From fallen tree branches to curbside mishaps downtown, they've got you covered. Drive with confidence and choose Langstrad Auto Body, where accidents meet their match.
Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
It's volunteer season. Pella Corporation thanks those who volunteer to make our area a great place to live. It's clear that when you volunteer, you're helping others. On the job, the Pella team creates energy-efficient Pella windows and doors for homes and businesses throughout North America. And once the job is done, many Pella Corporation team members volunteer to make a difference in their communities. Let's hear a cheer for volunteers. For more information on exciting careers at Pella Windows and Doors, visit pella.com/careers.
Pep salads, pasta now. Pep up nachos, pizza, wow. You can pep up anything, pepperoni. Pep it up, it's the one and only. Pep it up, Hormel pepperoni.
At our Two Rivers Cooperative Cartridge Station in Pella, we have more fuel choices than ever before. Our standard gas dispensers offer unleaded plus, unleaded 88, E85, and premium gas. And our new diesel blender pump has 5 different blends of number 1 and number 2 diesel, perfect for our cold Iowa winter. And remember, if you're a Two Rivers local card user, you'll save 4 cents on every gallon every time you fill up. Thank you for supporting Pella's only locally owned gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative.
Ben Hampton. Hi, I think our furnace went out. It's freezing in our house. I'm not even sure what kind of furnace we have, but I really need you to come fix it.
Okay, don't worry, ma'am. We'll send one of the big trucks.
Van Haften Plumbing and Heating's fleet of big trucks rolling around the Marion County area don't just look cool. These big trucks are well stocked with extra parts and supplies to get the job done quicker so that your house can warm up quicker. It's another reason you'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
Welcome back to the Cabin Design of Pella Radio postgame show. With our continuing coverage of Iowa High School girls athletics, we're joined now by Pella Christian Junior guard Faith Kakmarinsky following a big 66-60 upset win over Class 3A number 13 ranked Chariton. Faith, right off the bat, what's the feeling like in the locker room starting off the final week of the regular season with a win of that magnitude?
I mean, we're excited. It was a good win, but we also know we could have done better, and that's also awesome to know that we still beat a really good team, and we can even do better.
And starting off the final week of the regular season, as we mentioned, knowing that Dallas Center, Grimes, Indianola are coming out before you play Cardinal on Saturday in the first round of the postseason, just how big of a confidence booster was it to come out here, play this game the way that it transpired, and come out with a 6-point win?
Yeah, big confidence booster. We know that we can play with teams. Like, this is a good week for us because these teams are going to be harder than Cardinal, honestly. So if we can beat these teams, we can beat Cardinal, and we can make a deep postseason run.
And we got to go back to the start of the game. It got off to a rough start for the Eagles tonight. Chariton, at one point, they started out 12-0. In the first 3 minutes of the game. It was 16-2 with 4:19 left in the first quarter. Coach Foudy burnt a couple of timeouts early in the contest. What was his message in those timeouts to try to help get the ship righted so that you could get back into the position you eventually got to?
Yeah, we just were playing with no energy. So just his message was just to have fun, play our game, and have energy because we know how to play basketball. We just have to go out there and do it and just have energy because we were lacking that. And then, I mean, also just be aggressive. We needed to be the aggressive team because we knew our pressure could work against them, and we did that after the first quarter.
And you talk about that aggression in the third quarter. You really seemed to find something offensively there. You had 7 points in the first half. Third quarter alone, you had 8 points, and you went 5 of 5 to start out from the floor tonight. Yeah. And what was it that you were seeing on the offensive end that really allowed you to just get into that groove and really kind of help the Eagles extend that lead and really start to take the momentum in the game?
Yeah, I mean, my shots were falling. I think I hit like 2 or 3 threes, which hasn't been happening, so that was awesome that they were finally falling. And then my teammates were just finding me open. We were running good offense. We were trying to get it low, which was working, and then passing it back out. So, yeah, just great passes that allowed me to knock down those shots.
And got to talk about younger sister Rachel, too, tonight. I don't have the ability to keep track of all the rebounds, but defensively she did a really good job of locking up the center for Chariton tonight, holding her to 10 points. And I don't have the official field goal numbers, but a lot of missed shots down low and lots of big rebounds, and then contributing 17 points on the other end. And just as she continues to go throughout her freshman year here, it seems like she's continuing to get stronger. What's been the thing that you've noticed the most with her from the start of the season to where we are here with 1 week left in the regular season that's really stood out to you the most about where she's improved in the game of basketball?
Her confidence. I mean, I've played with her for so long that I know her skills. Her skills have not changed. She's always been this great player, but her confidence has improved so much. She talks on the floor so much more. At the beginning of the season, she was just kind of this shy freshman that was like, I don't know if I should be talking. And now she's like, I'm going to go get this rebound. I'm going to go score. She has so much more confidence in herself that, I mean, she's one of the best players on the court, and she knows it, and she's going to go out there and perform.
And we're talking to Faith Kekmerinsky following a 66-60 upset win over Class 3 number 13 ranked Chariton for the Pella Christian girls. And overall tonight, a total team effort too. There wasn't necessarily, I know we talked about, you had 21 points. Rachel had 17, but then Chloe Snyder adds in 11, 5 from Karis Fickert, 6 from Maggie Heinen, 4 from Addie Van Arendonk. Ava Breams gets into the scoring column tonight, and it was just kind of a total team effort. And knowing that you've got a big week ahead with the postseason potentially culminating everything at the end of the week with Cardinal, what stands out to you the most about where this team is right now in the trust level with one another on the court?
Yeah, we're definitely trusting each other. We're able to play. We're sharing on offense, and we're just communicating on defense. And, yeah, we trust that someone's there. And we've had some injuries. So, I mean, Chloe Snyder has really stepped up, has had to take up the ball sometimes because Jess is hurt. And, I mean, Ava coming in, that was huge too. So I think just the trust between each other is just, I mean, we were playing more, and people just have more confidence.
And we've alluded to it a little bit here already, but Dallas Center Grimes Tuesday night, Indianola on Thursday, and looking to end the season strong here, get a couple more wins, play a couple of really solid opponents before you get into postseason play and try to make that run to Wells Fargo Arena. What's kind of the thing that you're looking for from the rest of the team with a quick turnaround going into Dallas Center Grimes tomorrow night?
I think just keep fighting. I mean, we know DCG's good, and we just got to play our game, bring the intensity, and, I mean, have fun. Yeah, just have energy. We know that they're good, and we can't let that back down and just play better than we did the first time. That's a goal that we have every time we play a team the second time, is to do better than we did the first time we played them.
Faith, we're looking forward to seeing how you guys do against Dallas Center Grimes. Congratulations on a big win tonight. Again, looking forward to a fun end of the season for the Pella Christian girls.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. That was Faith Kekmerinsky, junior guard for the Pella Christian girls basketball team here on the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio postgame show. In closing, presented by Light State Bank. Fun night here for the Pella Christian girls basketball team as they knock off the Class 3A number 13 Chariton Chargers. And spearheading the effort, the Kekmerinsky sisters combined for 38 points. as the Eagles are 66-60 victors. That's in closing, presented by Light and State Bank. Grow strong with us. You've been listening to the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio Postgame Show. At Cabinet Design of Pella, they expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Baum, the Cabinet Guy, at Cabinet Design of Pella. Sending it back to Kathy Mully in the studio. Thanks for tuning in to Pella Christian High School Girls Basketball on KNIA, KRLS.com.